Welcome to Devotional Daily. Today is April 28. Our title is The Vine and the Branches, Part 1. I am the vine, you are the branches. He who abides in me, and I in him, bears much fruit. For without me you can do nothing. John 15:5. Jesus begins the discourse of John chapter 15 by saying, I am the true vine. In the Old Testament, Israel was the vine, or a type, a shadow of it. Psalm 80 verse 8 notes, You brought a vine out of Egypt. You drove out the nations and planted it. In Isaiah chapter 5, the same imagery of a vine is applied to Israel. The prophet describes all the care taken for the success of that vine. My loved one had a vineyard on a fertile hillside. He dug it up and cleared it of stones and planted it with the choicest vines. In anticipation of a bountiful harvest, the divine vine dresser built a watchtower in it and cut out a winepress as well. But the result was a disappointment. The vine produced only wild grapes. The Hebrew term here is even harsher. The vine produced completely useless grapes. No return for all the effort, investment, and interest. Jeremiah 2:21 reaffirms this scenario. I had planted you like a choice vine of sound and reliable stock. How then did you turn against me into a corrupt, wild vine? We today have an extraordinary advantage over Israel. We are not the vine. Jesus Christ is the vine. Israel, that other vine, was just an image, a shadow pointing to the legitimate vine. We are just the branches. We feed and sustain ourselves in Christ, but He is the root and the trunk. We will produce fruit, but as a result of His work in us. Here, any vanity and human self-sufficiency are excluded. Jesus states that every branch in me that does not bear fruit, my Father, the gardener, takes away. And every one that does bear fruit, He prunes so that it will be even more fruitful. What is the secret to victory in the Christian life? 8 times in this context, Jesus insists on the idea of remaining in Him. That is the key. Many are trying to be Christians but neglecting the only decisive formula, remaining in Christ. How? Through His Word, prayer, and missionary involvement.